You join me here at Burghley House today, and more specifically on the Dan Bailey stand. That's the Arnage I've just had out. We've got a turbo there, Turbo R. We've got a Silver Spirit there, a Dawn. We've got another Turbo R just here, lovely colour, 385 horsepower, 6.75 litre turbo V8. The same as in that's 6.75 litre V8, 450 horsepower, red label Arnage. Got an Azure in the background, got an Arnage RL, extended wheelbase, that's a rare car. What else we got here? We've got a lovely Mulsanne, 505 brake horsepower. This is bringing back some memories. Silver Spirit too. I had one of these when I was 20. Tempting again. We've got lovely Silver Dawn. That's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so here on the Dan Bailey stand. And then you've got to re-gas them. Some fantastic cars. Just very kindly let me take out the Arnage red label, so make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Coming up on Cormac cars. It's a mull in the spec. It's got the diamond quilted stitching. So I want you to make sure you stay tuned for the video to see if I prefer it to my Arnage. Absolutely stunning. So make sure you come down and say hello. More specifically, they've got some great cars, so get your checkbooks out. And yeah, very excited. Right, you join me here at the annual 2022 Rolls-Royce Rally here at one of the most beautiful houses in England, Burghley House. Now, today's a very special day. I mean, I've turned up in a Rolls-Royce 2025, and you may remember I had a Bentley Arnage. Well, I've just been given the keys to this rather beautiful Bentley Arnage T. So let's take it out and go for a spin and see what the difference is between this and mine. So this has got the 6.75 litre twin turbo V8 with 450 brake horsepower and rear wheel drive, whereas my BMW had the 4.4 litre twin turbo BMW V8 with 350 horsepower. And you know what, like I said, I couldn't bond with that car at all, and I didn't really like it. It just, you know, I wanted a car to replace my Rolls-Royce. I tried the Bentley brand, and I just couldn't really bond with it. But you know, I'm in a newer Arnage with the big 6.75 litre V8 Arnage T, Mulliner, and already I've only been behind the wheel about 5 minutes, and I can tell you it's a lot better, it's a lot nicer, it's bigger inside, and I do really like it. You know, there are a lot of differences in this. Mine didn't have the sat nav. This has got all the sat nav, the aluminium dash, and all that as well. It's got a sport mode, so there's such a difference. On mine, mine was a 1998 car. I had the sport button on the top here, whereas on this it's down here. So you click that. I can tell you that this car holds the road much better and much nicer, and it's nicer to drive than my Arnage. And I think because it's newer and it's a better made car, that's why I prefer this. And like I said in mine, the seats were very uncomfortable, and I just couldn't bond with it. And after a long journey, I got chronic backache, and I had to stop a couple of times. But this is extremely comfortable, and it puts a smile on my face, and I can bond with this. And if I was to get another Bentley, yes, I would consider a Continental GT, but I think I'll try a newer Arnage as well because it's a lot better. You know, the steering's a lot lighter, it feels a lot better, it handles on the road better as well, it's a lot stiffer drive as well, so it does stick to the corners. V8. Oh yeah, you can't beat the V8. You know, and I think if you're looking to buy an Arnage, I think don't go for the BMW stuff. Go for the with the 4.4. Go for the 6.75, as it's a much better and nicer car to drive. It's more refined and it feels like a proper Bentley, whereas the BMW one didn't. It just felt like it's everything that would do, they're just trying to make a car. I'm impressed with this. What this is a slab of old English heritage. Big V8, luxuriousness, shrouded in drinks globe luxury, and you can't go wrong with it. It's like the steering will turn on its 6 pumps. Oh, this is a brilliant car. So you've only just got to put your foot down and it just wants to go straight away. I like this. You know, this is what Bentleys are about. And it feels like a proper Bentley. Yeah, you put it into sport mode and it becomes a complete different animal. What it does, it makes it quicker, it quickens up the throttle response, it gives you the most power out of the engine. Like I said, it's 450 horsepower, automatic gearbox. It's a 4-speed. You know, I think in my Arnage, when I had that, it just didn't feel as special because it didn't have the flying V and it didn't have like the Spirit of Ecstasy on it either on the bonnet. But this has got the flying V, so people are going to know what it is, and that's what I like about this. Through the corner just there. But yeah, so it's millimetrically perfect, and it's just a lot more room because when I had mine, the indicator still kept hitting my knee. This, no, it just feels. It's really good, I like it. I just love how Bentley have done all the correct details with the aluminium dash, the walnut as well. And this has got the sat nav as well, which is... I'm impressed with this. This is what Bentleys are all about. You know, they're not the most luxurious cars in the world, you know, but they're designed to get you there to places fast in luxury. Whereas Rolls-Royces, you just take your time. You only have to put your foot down, and those turbos will kick in. That was at 50 mile an hour, and the turbos just want to kick in. You know, for a car that weighs getting on to 3 tons, it's a quick old thing. Feels really special, this does. Driving the Bentley at the annual Rolls-Royce Rally, you can't go wrong, it's fantastic. Oh, love a V8. Yeah, V12's nice, but you can't beat a V8 at all. Brilliant. And that sound, that was at 1500 rev, just going, whoa. The brakes were a lot better on this. They're more responsive as well compared to the 4.4. I mean, this, I'm just only touching the brakes and it just stops on the 6 minute. It's really very good. And if you are looking at getting an Arnage, like I said earlier, these are the ones to go for. And for people who say yes, they're not as reliable with the head gasket problems, you know, I think you should go for it. It's a risk you've got to take. It's a proper engine, you know. So you still get twin turbos as well. And as we come into the entrance of Burghley House just here, mean, in a stately home, in the grounds of a stately home, it just completely suits it. You know, I feel like a lord or an abbey owner. This is an amazing car. You know, this mine didn't feel as special as this, but this is wonderful. You know, and that's at 10 mile an hour. It's a completely normal car. You wouldn't realise it has 450 horsepower, but in a click of a button and a tap on the throttle, it's a complete different animal. It's a complete beast. This is. There's coming up to the grounds of Burghley House was there. Morning. Oh, look at that, that's lovely. Silver shadow. Morning. You know, that's what I love about these cars. People will stop and wave at you when you drive them, and that's what these cars are all about. And what I'm trying to do is encourage a younger generation of enthusiasts. And over the bumps, it's fine. It's like you don't even feel them. This is a beautiful car. So that's in normal mode now, and the car's a lot different. You can tell it's not as responsive, but when you put it into sport mode, it's a completely different animal. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed this video today. Head over to Mr. Bailey at Burghley House for if you're interested in buying a car, as he's more than happy to help you. He's got this wonderful Arnage on, he's very kindly lent me the car today. And yeah, so I look forward to all seeing you very soon. Take care, bye.